Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 13 United States Grand Prix. We have finished the Asian tour of tracks with Singapore, Russia and Japan. But now we go to the three American circuits. Circuit of the Americas, Autodromo Manuel Rodriguez and the Interlagos circuit in Brazil. The end of the season is always one that drivers look forward to, and I'm sure one driver will be looking forward to the prospect of winning the Drivers' World Championship this evening, and that is Class 6 Fusion. It stands at the moment that Fusion has to win the United States Grand Prix, and that could well be very likely, as this is one of his best circuits, he says, on the calendar. He needs to win this race, and if Urban Unicorn finishes 9th or lower, and Fusion wins this race, Fusion will be crowned world champion and will get his 4th STB title, making him the most successful driver in STB history. You join me, STB Maori, once again this season. It's been a hell of a ride this season. You join me here at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, and I'm so excited for this race. Like, America always provides action, every single year, every single season. It is actually personally one of my favourite tracks for just pure racing. It's an incredible circuit. I do remember, 2014, one of the seasons, we had like a 7-way battle for about 10 laps, which I was actually involved with. So that was an incredible race back then. I believe that was like season 5, season 6. It was definitely a long time ago, but definitely in the memories of the league. Going through them, we've got Faloru starting his lap here in America. We're going to get the telemetry up as always with the lap data, and we've got a sector 3 yellow flag. So let's just see what's been going on in this sector 3. And I think everything has been. I think we've been trying to get space on this circuit. There's 15 drivers here tonight, so not as many as Japan. Still quite difficult to find the space on this circuit. Faloru then coming around the first sector, 24.994 in the first intermediate point, and he's messed that corner up a little bit there, but I think he's going to carry on with his lap. He's at a soft right now, so I think the free tyres are soft. The free tyres are softs, super softs, and ultra softs. And all drivers have all gone for alternate strategies. There's actually a new driver with us this evening. I say new, a returning driver in Jan Senjek. That's his name, from the Netherlands. And he replaces Bourne Buckley here this evening, who's had to drop out of the league. As John there goes P1 132.4. But yeah, Bourne Buckley's had to drop out of the league due to exam commitments. But he will be back in Brazil in honour of his late hero Ayrton Senna's. Danny there goes 45 tenths quicker than Johnny. So yeah, he'll be back in Brazil and then back in season 14, where he has actually said he'll be on it, and he will want success on his name. Fusion then. Of course, Eke is the reigning world champion, but Fusion is going to take that title back off. Okay, it looks like, and well, yeah, definitely. Unless he, crashes out the next 4 races and Urban Unicorn wins them all, it's very, very unlikely that anyone is going to stop Class 6 Fusion in his quest for the World Championship. It's been a very weird season, to say the least, and Fusion just took advantage of that, took advantage of all the ups and downs from this season, and he's just been so consistent. He, looks like he's going to be finished style by winning the now going to come on to his lap. This could well be the qualifying lap that decides where he's going to start for his championship winning race. Here we go, we're going to start now on the straight. Up the hill, very hard actually to pick up your braking point. They go up the hill and then lock up off the first corner. I think that first corner can be a lot of mayhem down into turn 1. Draxler goes P1 at 131.8. That is So Fusion there. During his lap, we had Draxler at 1:31.8. So at the moment, Draxler is at the top of the leaderboard with that lap time. Yeah, then pretty strong actually on this lap at the moment. 1:01.4. I'm not sure what the. Let's compare between him and Draxler. 36.7 in the second sector. Draxler got a 37.0. So in the second sector alone, Fusion is 0.3 quicker. So this could well be P1 for Fusion. But we have known from previously that he doesn't like to go in the pit lane after his laps. He is continuing now. He wants to go for that World Championship here in America. One of his favourite tracks in the calendar. P1 1:31.2. Goes Fusion. So that's a pretty solid lap there from the championship leader. I'm sure that he's going to be hungry, very hungry for that World Championship. Right. The Unicorn though, P4 at the moment. Eddie Perron onto his lap now. There was actually worries that he wasn't able to race. He's currently travelling in Brazil, but he's got himself online, and he's going to try his best to race here in America and do his best. Compared to the last seasons, he's definitely now a midfield driver. That's how I would say Eddie Perron. He's not. He definitely like Japan. He didn't really show the pace that he had back when he was in the league in season 12, back in 2017. So he's not shown that pace he had. But he goes up to P7 now. Obviously, he's on the set of stock. He's on the hardest of compounds. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to get out of the low positions. Mercury then coming onto the track. Bullseye's on a lap then, so Bullseye, let's keep an eye on him. He's currently on a lap here. Trying to keep it off the curb there, but then he actually goes back to the curb. So that's interesting. I would always think that curb would slow you down, but Bullseye wanted that. And here. Looks like this could well be a banker lap. And he's going to try again in the closing stages of the session. But we all know how incredible Bullseye has been this season. He's been incredible. I believe we've had some. I'm not sure. So I don't know why I got so hyped. I think Bullseye just maybe he was on his outlap and it said it looked like he's cut the corner. That's going to be valid that time in that. So then, let's see what he's doing, because he's currently on a lap on a set of super softs, and he's actually favourite for pole position here. Quick message from one of the drivers talking about setup issues there, so hopefully I can get that sorted there. But Sarah, P2 on a set of superstars. So actually, Fusion set his lap on a set of ultras and Sarah's on a set of supers. So Sarah is going for that long strategy at the start of the race. DJ Danny then, always looking strong in the opening stages of the session. He must be loving being in P5 at the moment. That's definitely a good result for him. He's always, always down there, it seems. P3 for him. He's on in America. Obviously, a lot of drivers have not set a laps yet, but Danny there showing himself at the moment. Drivers there trying to find traffic, find space rather. What then? Let's look at Vaughan Buckley's replacement. He's had a nice up a moment coming out of him. It's all about getting the speed out of corners, it seems, around this circuit. You know, the long straights, the hairpins. It's all about exit speed. Okay then, let's see what his bank lap time is going to be. Yeah, 32.8. He puts to 32.5. Sorry, puts himself up into P9. Urban Unicorn there, down in P7. Eddie Pironi then, here we go, coming onto his lap. He means business with that final corner entry. At the hill. And let's see. Fusion. And he comes into the pit lane. So I think he's just trying to test out that strategy. See how we can run with those super softs later on in the Grand Prix. Pironi then. He's on his lap now. Putting in P8, so it's not the performance that he wants at the moment, but DJ Danny, look at the moment, P4 for him. That's a great result so far. If he can actually get that far on the grid, that is an incredible display from him like that. Pironi then in the final sector now. And he's looking stronger than he did on his last lap, of course. Following Sierra, his Brazilian countryman, on a set of super softs. He's definitely going for that same strategy. Getting close to the curb there, letting the car roll, using all the speed. Curve on the final corner, and he's going to get out onto it, and it is P7. He's only P7 at the moment, Eddie Pironi. Of course, he's on a set of super softs, but come on, he's not really showing the true pace at the moment. Right then, let's have a look. Urban Unicorn's coming on an out lap, so we're going to have to keep an eye on his lap when he does it. Eke then, he's currently coming on to a lap now. Matt has retired from the session. Profit Meady, he's 20 thousandths up on the first sector split. 2 seconds down the second sector, so he's backed off his lap. Also then trying to find space here in P15, he does not want that. He's going to start his lap. Oh, and we've got some things going on here in America. RDD Renard has picked up a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with John H2002 here. So yeah, that is bizarre. We're gonna have to look at those two guys are going to have to send the stewards the footage after the race, and we'll have to investigate that. But yeah, that is definitely something that we don't want to be seeing at any point. Yeah, then Eddie Pironi going to start his lap, but we're going to keep an eye actually on Urban Unicorn, because he is obviously in that championship fight, so we need to see where he's going to be. You know, obviously, it's very, very unlikely that he will win this championship. All down to Fusion win this championship, but it's all about Urban Unicorn and where he finishes in order for this championship to go as long into the season as possible. You know, if this championship could well be won at Mexico, that could still be, you know, decent. And Urban Unicorn there goes P2. So Urban Unicorn's on it. He number 2 at the moment for the championship contender. Not really a contender due to the gap, of course, but yeah, Eke then looking strong in his lap, but he's messed up and he's backed off and he's going onto the grass there. Eke. DJ Danny then. I think he wants to improve. He's going for a set of ultras. Was he on a set of ultras before? He was. So he's going on for another set of ultras. Actually going to look at this lap now. From TJ Danny. Currently in P6. So he can get up, you know, a few more positions. Maybe P4. So maybe get 2 tenths. We'll be looking at something promising here for TJ Danny. .24.9. And a little bit too much speed in the first sector. Let's look at his sector times. So he's not even that far off actually in the first sector compared to his last time. So if you can really gain the time in sector 2 and 3. Yes, gains the slipstream there off the driver in front. This is incredible here for DJ. Eddie Perondi went up into P2 there over 131.3. DJ Danny is looking strong. Just getting the car stopped. Got the off circuit there. On the final corner, and he span it. He used too much. He used too much gas there. And DJ Danny, he's not. He hasn't shown what he's made of. Danny in P7 there. Draxler then is going to come across the line. It's going to be a 31. What? Draxler goes P1. Draxler there on a set of ultra softs goes into P1. He gets pole position at the United States Grand Prix. It looks like at the moment. No driver, no other driver can do it. No other driver's got a lap. Flow is in the pit lane, so Draxler will get pole position. Yeah, there you go. Draxler pole position at the United States Grand Prix. Maiden pole as well. They're going to the second race. Great display. Your grid of the United States Grand Prix. First, Draxler. Second, Fusion. Third, Eddie Perondi. Fourth, Urban Unicorn. Fifth, Sierra. Sixth, Faloru. Seventh, Eke. Eighth, DJ Danny. Ninth, John Amos 2002. 10th, Jan Senjek. 11th, STB Matty. 12th, Prophet Midi. 13th, Bullseye. 14th, LOS Mercury. And starting at the back of the field will be RDD Renault. So there it is. That is your grid for the STB Season 13 United States Grand Prix. And we're here then. Clouds are looking a little bit thick. Over the drivers here this evening, this afternoon, whatever. You can see the spectators. They're gonna be, you know, treated to an incredible race. I'm not sure whether John will be able to get back into this lobby. I'm not sure. He may have to join just before the formation lap starts, but you're going to see now. Formation lap has started here in the United States of America. Only 4 more races remain in season 13. What a season it's been! It's been a season of high and lows. And this could well be Fusion's opportunity now to win the World Championship. If not, he probably will in Mexico. But still, it's been a dominant display from Fusion this season. First, Draxler. So he's on pole position at the moment, cutting on a set of Ultra Soft around this. So, you know, he's definitely going to try his best. Yeah, so drivers then. Yes, they've been disqualified, I think, due to that commotion by the AI of John. So, yeah, John needs to try and get back in the game. We'll try and actually invite John here into the game right now. He has gone offline, so I think he's this evening. So I don't be able to get back in for the race start. Okay then, the drivers then line up here. Well, not line up the final sector, but they are now coming for the final sector, yeah. To line up on the grid for the United States Grand Prix. This is getting exciting. United States Grand Prix always offers incredible racing. 28 laps ahead of the drivers, and you're looking at your pole sitter now, Draxler. Second is Fusion. Third, Eddie Perondi. Fourth, Urban Unicorn. Fifth, Sierra. Sixth, okay, 8th will be DJ Danny. 9th, but he isn't unfortunately in the lobby at the moment. 10th, Jansen Jik. 11th, Matty. 12th, Prophet Midi. 13th, Bullseye. 14th, Mercury. Here we are. 15th will be RDD Renault. We go then. Bob lights and away they go. Great start there from Tossex Fusion. He gets alongside the Renault there of Draxler. We're down here. Tomo got the Force India looking up the inside for Lowe's. Draxler's going to try and defend his on the outside now. And here we go. Down into this corner. We're going to look at the back of the field now. We've got a bit of commotion going on. We've got the McLaren versus the two Toro Rossos. And RDD Renault there backs off. And there's been a crash. Eddie Perondi has been across the circuit. Eddie Perondi has gone out of this American Grand Prix at the moment. He is out Sector 1 and Sector 2 yellow flags. So Eddie Perondi, they're shipping across the circuit. He's down in P14 at the moment now. Urban Unicorn there is going to try and get back. We're right on back now of these two drivers. Fusion, they're going to go the inside of Draxler. Draxler's got the position back off Fusion. And now Draxler is going to try his best now to try and get the position back off Fusion. Here we go then, down the straight. It's going to be a four-way battle, it looks like, down the straight now. This is going to be incredible. We're looking at it from Urban Unicorn's perspective now. Back to Fusion, sorry no, back to Ronnie and back to Fusion there. And Fusion's got the position, but Drax is going to stay up that inside now. Drax is up the inside, he's going to defend his position. And that is quite aggressive move. But he's up, and now they've got the Force India has span across the circuit there. But he's kept it. He's kept it there. Urban Unicorn now. He's going to get attacked there by Sierra. And then you've got Eke behind him for Loru as well, trying to get in the action as well. Now Sierra goes wide, flows up the inside now. So for Loru versus Sierra down in the final corner of lap 1. Loru locks up there. Sierra's going to hold it around the outside. And there you go. Sierra there up into P4. And Draxler retakes the lead of the United States Grand Prix into lap number 2. So it's definitely enough as RDD Renault has had issues on the front. And someone span off the seconds for Loru. Has crashed. He had that spinning moment in the final sector and now he has crashed here in America, and there you go. That is not what he wanted, but now what we want is some action going. Series right on the back of Danny in Sauber, and he's behind Eke at the moment. You got, you know, a little cheeky few battles going on in his second lap of the United States Grand Prix. And Cyril there going to try and get on the back of DJ Danny. But now we're looking at Urban Unicorn right on the back now of Fusion, looking in that slipstream, looking hungry for some sort of decent result here in the United States Grand Prix. Draxler's gone wide a little bit there, so that's going to help Fusion. The tyres that they're on. So let's have a look. DJ Danny's on a set of supers. So most drivers actually on super softs. So that's interesting. Tira there, following Eke. This is not what Eke wants at the moment. He said that he wanted a victory here in America. He's just not been able to execute because he's stuck behind. Fusion then's going to go on the attack on Draxler. He's not close enough though. Got between his sides. He's going to have to wait another lap at it looks like. Eddie Perroni there. Last lap of the race at the moment. He's on the charge. 4 tenths adrift. 4 seconds adrift, sorry. I'll Profit Moody. And Draxler and Fusion have definitely slowed each other down. And that has gave Urban Unicorn opportunity now to be 2 tenths behind Fusion. It's going to be a 3-way battle, looks like, down the straight. DRS for all these 3 drivers. It's going to be close. Draxler there at the inside. No, so Fusion at the inside of Draxler. But Draxler's going to hold it around and now he's going to get back in that slipstream. Fusion will have DRS and Urban Unicorn will have double. Oh, that's played of Urban Unicorn there. Along there. Draxler turns in. Quite aggressive move there. But Draxler's still on the inside of Fusion. This is incredible racing here between the 3 drivers. Fusion's lagging a little bit there and Draxler's been pushed. A little bit there from Urban Unicorn. Urban Unicorn's now on the inside of Draxler. And Draxler there is going to be pushed wide. No, not pushed wide. Urban Unicorn, is he going to get in position? Yes, he is. Second place for Urban Unicorn. He's on that charge at the moment here in America. DJ Danny, P4 for him. He's having a great race at the moment. Look at this. P5 then for CRS. He's got that position on Eke. And yeah, these drivers are just starting now to catch up. Profit Meany has spun out of the United States Grand Prix and he is into the pit lane now. Retire out of this race. That is so unfortunate for him. And Draxler's been disconnected. Draxler's been disconnected here from the United States Grand Prix. So we're going to have to keep an eye. We're going to have to invite him back. That is unfortunate because he was running an incredible like P3 there. Let's invite him back into the game. That's going to be curtains for him when he gets back in. Zero then on the back of DJ Danny. But what is more interesting is Urban Unicorn is past the championship leader. Into P number 1 now goes Urban Unicorn. He takes the lead of the United States Grand Prix. And this is the battle that we won. It looks like championship is going to go to Mexico at this rate. But Urban Unicorn on that charge here in America. Oh, and DJ Danny's off the circuit. He's lost the position to Eke, but he's up the inside. He's going to try, but no, he can't. He can't do it. Urban Unicorn looking quick here in America. Eke's currently in P4, a second adrift of Sierra. Sierra is 2.6 seconds into the braking point behind Fusion. So it's definitely, it's definitely calmed down now. But what is really interesting is that we've got Urban Unicorn and Classic Fusion, the 2 championship contenders at the moment, spaced out by a large margin. They're battling for the victory here. That is absolutely good to see. Just going to try and get Draxler back into the game. DJ Danny now is getting attacked by the Mercedes of Bullseye. DJ Danny's going to try. He's going to try for that move. You know, he's not used to this. He's doing good. He's doing good at the moment to keep position from this. Definitely calm down. And keep an eye on this. Bullseye in that slipstream on DJ Danny. And Danny up the inside, but Bullseye's going to try and get that undercut move. He's going to hold it all around the outside. Side by side in the S's, no way. Yeah, Bullseye there has to back out that one. That's something I do like about DJ Danny, who is a Prophet Media retired from Grand Prix there. There's actually something I do like about Danny. He doesn't take any crap when he's defending. If he wants the position, he will keep it with everything he's got. He will use everything in his power to keep that position. So that's actually a really great thing to see from the driver. Of course, only P5 at the moment, but you know he's been seeming good all race. It's not just this one that he's seemed strong in. DJ Danny all the way around the outside. He's holding it. Back on the inside for this corner. He's done it. DJ Danny, great defending there from the Sauber. Now we're going to look at Sierra, who's slowly catching on the back of Fusion. But what is really interesting is Bullseye, and he's still on the back of DJ Danny, and then Mercury's on the back of them. So Mercury was not looking forward to this race, so it looks like he's going to have a little bit of a battle in his hands in a few moments' time. DJ Danny then is going to get attacked again by the Mercedes, and Bullseye's got that audacious move up the inside. He's locked up, and I was about to language there, but he's messed up down in that corner, and he's going back to DJ Danny behind us. Right, we're going to look at you. Nail this S section. He's in with the race and stuff like that. But Bullseye's made a mistake, and now Bullseye's back on the attack on the Sauber. Okay then, is DJ Danny going to have some sort of DRS help or something like that? I'm not sure. Yes, he is. DRS for DJ Danny. Give him so much more horsepower. Quite close there as they approach. 80 miles an hour. DJ Danny's going to get the car stopped, defend his position as he. Great from DJ Danny. DJ Danny's going to defend his position again by Bullseye. This is an incredible defensive display from the Sauber, and this is really helping Mercury at the moment. But Bullseye's back up the inside on DJ Danny. This is only for P5 as well. This is an incredible battle. And DJ Danny's messed it. DJ Danny's, messed it up. And Bullseye's going to be back on the attack now. Back on the attack round the outside. DJ Danny still defending. And Bullseye, that was very, very drivers. Very scary. As Sierra is into the pit lane for a set of soft compound tyres. And for the overcut, is it? That overcut on Fusion and Urban. Eddie Pironi then, P5 for him, so he's having a decent race at the moment. Obviously he was at the back of the field at one point, so P5 is still a decent place. But it looks like DJ Danny, on a set of those ultra softs, they're definitely wearing off now. But he's definitely had a lot of fun in the last two races. He was definitely up there in Japan, and he's definitely up there in America, so it's just great to see. DJ Danny's always, down in the back end of the top 10 and in that midfield pack. He's shown himself. He's defending from Eddie Pironi, so he's still having a bit of fun. Look at the extra speed that Eddie Pironi has with those fresh super soft tyres. The thing with Danny is he definitely knows where to position his car. I'll give him that. Eddie Perron, that's going to be a straightforward move there. But yeah, better line, and he's up there into P4, and he gets into the pit lane. So there you go. Eke in P3 as well. So Eke's going to be doing quite a strong performance. It's all about really what Sierra can do, because this is where the battle's at the moment. Sierra, Fusion, and Urban Unicorn. It looks like Fusion has lost time to Urban, and it looks like Fusion's trying to stretch out those tyres as long as he can. Of course, that's quite difficult for a set of Ultra Softs. But yeah, he's really trying to stretch those tyres out his Fusion. And yeah, so we're going to have to see what the pit stop's going to look like. 2.9 seconds then, Sarah behind Danny at the moment. So if Sarah can play his cards right and clear Danny, if he catches up in time, he could definitely be close to Urban and Fusion when they pit. Looking at the gap now, I think it could be around 17-18 seconds. Let me see. On the leader. Yeah, 17 seconds. 17.4 there. So he's kind of need to pit now as Fusion into the pit lane then. So this is going to be the first indication of where Sierra is compared to these two drivers. Fusion, I'm going to look at this, but Sierra's getting really, Sierra's getting really held up there from the Sauber. He's just left the box. Sierra's already in turn number 1. Sierra's already just came out of turn 1 there, and Fusion's just coming out of turn 1 now. So that gain of time right there from Sierra, that is an incredible strategy. And he's still catching up to Urban Unicorn now as the clouds are starting to really gather here in the United States of America, Austin, Texas. Urban Unicorn then. We go back actually to the interval times. That helps me out a bit more. But Urban Unicorn's doing a great job here so far in America. He's P1, 5 seconds ahead, and into the pit lane. He comes now. So we're going to see what tyre he's going to go on. I predict that he will go on a set of softs. But we're going to see for ourselves now as he pulls into the box. Yeah, set of softs then. Red Bull, always great at pit stops, but no, didn't have to wait for the Haas there. Of course, this is Haas home race as well, so... Not that far behind compared to what Fusion was. But still, Urban Unicorn, yeah, he's lost that time, and Sierra, great strategy for him. He definitely knows how to do his strategy. Definitely shown that this season, so I'm sure that, he's going to show himself a few more times and show himself next season, so that's a great job there. Okay, and Matty then is going to meet his new teammate for the first time out on track now, it looks like. And yeah, of course doesn't have Buckley anymore due to him taking now a few weeks away for other commitments, exam commitments and stuff, but yeah, he's going to be on back now with his teammate. And it looks like Fusion is going to be on the charge for Urban Unicorn and Sierra, so this could well be still be an interesting race. Sierra and Urban Unicorn both on a set of softs, and Fusion on a set of Supersoft. So in theory, Fusion should be quicker, but who knows? Okay, is DJ Danny going to the pit lane? He's carrying on. This is incredible from DJ Danny, but he's now going to get attacked by Echo. Up into P4 goes the Haas. And Eddie Perondi's catching up as well. Well, has Eddie Perondi done 2 stops? Oh, he's only had 1. Okay. He's definitely getting that time back from enough on that one. Definitely. Well, this is not going to help Eddie. Look how much time DJ Danny struggling here in America, and he finally gives up the position to Eddie Perondi. And yeah, Danny needs to sort of hit this lap. So if he doesn't, he's... But those tires could pop. Those could easily pop right now. Bullseye then. Behind DJ Danny. So look at the grip that Bullseye has compared to Danny at the moment. Absolutely insane. Look at the extra speed that we can take around this corner. Oh, and DJ Danny, look at him. And we've got retirement. Dan Sendrick is out of the race. And DJ Danny is finally into the pit lane. So he's definitely going to be, you know, down in that last place, you know, P10 at the moment. Obviously, because we've not got Draxler, but yes, I'm sure he's just going to try and drive the best he can. But yeah, lost a lot of time from doing that. But I think realistically, he's just thinking about the realistic outcome. Being in P5 is nice, but yeah, it's not really the way it's going to be. Really. 2 of them in P1, and he's been looking in the class of his own majority of this season actually that he's been in. He's been in since Jan just came in, and he's just shown really that he means business next season. Right. Matty then on the back of Gray. This track actually has incredible scenery, I must say. The architecture around the circuit, it just shows the advancements of you know, American art, yeah, you know, American buildings and stuff like that. It's just, look at it, it's absolutely stunning, this circuit. Definitely taken obviously inspiration from other circuits, but you know this circuit is definitely one the drivers drive around, especially sector very reminiscent of their Throw, Suzuka, last just have that sort of DRS then for Matt. And he's going to be pulling into that slipstream, of course, down in the speed. And goes wide there, back onto the circuit, but Matt now is going to try to take done, but he can have none of that. Matt's going to try and go for an alternate line. A lot of drivers actually inside curb on that there. And Matt took a wider line. DRS again then. Not as close as he was on the other straight, so he needs to try and get that touch on Mercury. Ahead of them is Ferrari. So yeah, this race is became very bland. Indeed. I think I just need all the battles to the gaps to sort of decrease, and then there should be some battle on the way. But Matt is definitely looking like the quicker driver. Look at that view, look at the speed that you take around that long turn 8, you know, that turn 8 sort of corner around Turkey. On the straight again, then Matty going to get back in that slipstream. What about the slipstream on these two main straights? So you've got the back straight, and then you've got the pit straight, you know, going up into turn 1. Both DRS zones, so the grip, and Mercury has gone completely off circuit. He didn't want to do that, and he's been hit there by Matt. That was a bit aggressive there from Matt there, just, you know, plonking his car in the path of Mercury, and that was good. That was good to keep that under control there, Mercury. What went to him? Like it looks like from the Ferrari. DRS then for Mercury. Let's see if we can get back past the Ferrari. Taking in that slipstream. Going to force that inside line, and he's done it. He's got the car stopped in time. He's going to force Matt wide a little bit there. He's got the position. P8. Toro Rosso. Max there can try and go up the inside, but no. Mercury's got that covered. Mercury's off circuit. That's not going to help him either. He's completely messed that up. Down the straight then. DRS for Matty. Mercury's going to outbrake, going to really outbrake Matt there. Try to, but yeah, Matt's got the answers. Blows in the pit lane, didn't see that. Retired. He's out of the race. He's had enough. He's out for whatever reason. We go in slipstream format once again. DRS. It's going to be another straightforward move. No, it won't. Well, that could be pretty straightforward for Mercury. Matt's going to try and keep it up the inside. Very hard with the traction to get that move done. It looks like this is quite interesting. Urban Unicorn has to 2.4 seconds. Between him and Sarah. But this is interesting. Fusion has got Eddie Perron, it looks like, for company. No, sorry, the ghost of Draxler. Sorry, my mistake. Matt then back past Mercury. And Danny's going to get involved as well. So this is going to be, you know, a nice little three-way battle. It looks like at the moment between Matt, Mercury, and Danny. We do need a bit of action in this American Grand Prix. It looks like these three are going to bring it us. Mercury then up the inside of Matty. He's going to go for it, but Matt's going to try it. Matt's going to defend now. Matt's going to go off the circuit. He's going to go back up wide. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. Danny's up the inside now of Mercury. Currently on a set of soft, so I think all these guys are actually on soft tyres. So that's important to note as well. Matt's back past Mercury, but Mercury's going to be back now on the back of Matty, and DJ Danny's going to get, you know, a little bit in the dirty air. Toro Rosso in front of him, so it's all about dirty air as well around this circuit. Got to add back in qualifying. It's all about the dirty air. You know, it's really hard to follow around this circuit of the Americas. But Mercury is up the inside. No, he's not. He's just going to keep behind now. So he's going to follow through in the centre, just follow through in the first sector, and try and find a way past. So Mercury's got a penalty. Good. But these three drivers are definitely, you know, they're doing similar numbers on the penalties. So it doesn't really, I don't think it will make much difference. The penalties these are, just due to the nature of the circuit. You know, it's not very easy to cut the two different penalties. It's quite harsh actually, in my opinion, this circuit. But yeah. Mercury then back in the slipstream on Matty. And yeah, he's up the inside, but Danny, where did he come from? DJ Danny tried to go for an audacious move up the inside there, both of those drivers. And he's had to mess up his chances there. Well, there you go. He messed up his chances, and he fucked it. He absolutely fucked it. Yeah, in America. So yeah, he didn't want to do that. Mercury then is going to be back again, back behind Matty. And Matty there, Mercury up the inside. Mercury's going to hold it around the outside now of the centre S's. Matt's going to have to back off. Matt's going to have to go off the circuit there. You can't go too wide. Unless it's like, you know, GP3 cars or something like, you know, F3 cars or whatever. And they're really small. You can't fit two huge 2018 Formula 1 cars in that section. It's just impossible. So yeah, you can't do it. Then finds himself back behind Mercury, and back with this DRS. So what about this DRS and all this, you know, There's actually one thing I want to praise, the It's definitely played a part this season. Some of the overtakes that we've seen. There goes for that alternate line. Lap 21 then of the United States Grand Prix for Sierra up in P1. He's had a great race, but the gap is decreasing between him and Urban Unicorn, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Mercury's in the pit lane then. All in the pit lane. Looks like all these drivers are going to be going on to a set. And they've all got 5 seconds stuff and go penalties. Apart from DJ Danny. So if one thing's going to separate them, it's going to be this 5 seconds. DJ Danny then. So I think we're all going to go on a set of ultra softs. That'll be weird not to. DJ Danny's going to have to wait for these two to go past. He has got a stop-go, it looks like, himself. So, yeah, it's unfortunate for him. Has he been stuck in the pit lane? That is commiserations if he has. If he's been stuck, if he's been stuck, you know, been made stuck in that pit lane because of that glitch. So unfortunate if we go down there. Okay, then this gap is starting to decrease between Urban Unicorn and Sarah. So we've got a battle on our hands now for P1. Fusion looks to be not that close, fortunately. It looks like at this moment in time the championship will be going to Mexico, and Urban Unicorn has definitely made sure that the championship could well maybe go to Brazil. 3 points, you know, 3 points is quite a lot if you think about it. 1 point is a lot, you know. A point can change everything. So, you know, if it means we have one more race without a champion, then so be it. But yeah, the fate is at the moment that Fusion has dominated this season. He, you know, he's going to be crowned as champion at one point in the next few weeks. So. Yeah, and it looks like Danny was stuck in the pit lane. He's had to retire from the United States Grand Prix. Mercury then on the back of Matt. Mercury back behind Matt. It's this reoccurring theme. This reoccurring theme at the moment. Mercury's just always stuck behind Matt, or Matt's always stuck behind Mercury. But oh, Bullseye! His controller disconnect or something. Bullseye's just slowed down. Fair enough. Okay, so now we've got a freeway battle going on for P6. We have to keep an eye on that battle between Urban Unicorn and Sierra. 1.7 seconds the gap now. It's all heating up here at the United States Grand Prix. Sierra looks like he's going to go. He's on his 23rd lap now. But his tyres are not looking very good. Urban Unicorn. 1 second now. What's going on here? Sierra. Is Sierra struggling? Gap now down to 9 tenths. Matty P6 definitely got that gap now over Mercury. But yeah, Urban Unicorn has actually now got in DRS. Yeah, in DRS of Sierra. This is interesting. I want to know if Sierra's made some sort of mistake, because he's got now 7 tenths. I really want to know what's been going on here for Sierra. It's not looking good. Bullseye then, looks like he's got the position done on Mercury. And he's up on P7, he's now going to chase Matt. But the main battle at the moment is between Urban and Sierra on lap 24 out of 28 of the United States Grand Prix. This has been a very weird race. It's not been the race that we normally would actually expect around this circuit. Quite a bland race, but Sierra, we're going to quickly look at the penalties at the moment. This could definitely spice things up here in America. So Sierra's got 1 penalty, and Urban Unicorn has got 1 penalty. At the moment, it all decides on which driver will cross that line in P1 at the moment, who's going to win this American Grand Prix. Down into this corner. Urban is going to go now, but Sierra is going to try and defend his position. But Urban quick, you know, he's going to... Sierra's dived up the inside. Urban Unicorn's going to have to give space there. Unicorn P1, he stays in the lead of the United States Grand Prix now, but Sierra is going to be right on the back. right on the back now of the Unicorn, down into turn number 1. So he's going to have an incredible final corner. Of course, Urban has fresher soft tyres as well, so that's going to help him. Looks like he's got quite high wings down the straight. Yeah, look, he's not, the tyres are looking dead. Let me quickly have a look at the tyres. So he's been on these tyres 3 laps more than Urban. 3 laps more than Urban Unicorn. So Urban's got fresher tyres at the moment. Fusion is actually on a set of softs, so he didn't actually on a set of super softs. Right, and Sierra. Is he going to be back in that slipstream on Urban Unicorn? Here we go, in that slipstream now. It's now or never really to get the overtake back on the Red Bull. I think, yeah, Sierra, this has not been the strategy that we would normally expect from him in the era, because he normally doesn't just with these strategies, but 3 laps less than Urban, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of laps. A lot of wear. That 26 now been making Grand Prix. And it looks like serious chances of getting a victory are slowly slipping away, as he's losing that time to Urban Unicorn. If the championship was, closer, I would think that Fusion would be, scared, but I'm sure he's happy with his P3 at the moment. It's definitely looking very, very likely, very, very likely. That he will win the championship in Mexico. But what we've got at the moment is we've actually got a battle now between Eke and Fusion. So Fusion could actually lose P3 at the moment, and they've got Eddie Perondi behind them. So, this race was pretty boring in the middle, but it's going to have an incredible end to this race now. We've got Eke with the DRS on Fusion down the straight. And he's going to go for that inside move. Yes, he is. It's now or never. The 2 rivals from last season are battling here in America on the 3rd to last lap of the race. And Eke is right on their back now of Fusion. And Sierra is hungry for that victory too. So it's all kicking off in the closing stages of the race. Okay, then going to find a move. Try and find a good space to overtake Fusion. Not go for any stupid moves. Could have went up the inside there, but he thought about it. Here we go. Eke then, down the straight. Here we go. DRS for the finish driver. We're going to look at Eddie Perondi as well, who's getting involved in this. And Fusion is going to have to yield on Eke. Eke there up into P3. Eddie Perondi also is behind these 2 drivers as well. So Fusion could, lose P5 at the moment. Sorry, lose P4 to Eddie Perondi, who's currently in P5. So yeah, look at this. Fusion is really struggling at the moment.